So if you could be in a seated position and sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit. Aligning the back of your skull with your sacrum. And bringing your arms onto your thighs and lift your belly, lift your diaphragm and lift your chest. Activate your feet and spread the toes. Give yourself a moment or two as you settle into your mat and prepare for practice. As you go through your practice today, as you're just sitting here, just concentrate or take in what is your dialogue, what is the internal dialogue that goes on for you. So it might be the kind of dialogue that constantly reinforces that aspect of all of those things that you can't do. The dialogue, the internal dialogue of lots of gloom. So really feel for shifting that internal dialogue and becoming much more aware of what are those messages, that narrative that you bring to yourself, or the narratives that others people place upon you. And when you find yourself sort of drifting down into that negative type of dialogue, and just notice how it impacts on you, and making it a part of your practice to catch those moments, to catch yourself into those moments. And as Forrest speaks about this, is moving into what she calls a formula for change. In order to make that change, you need to notice that these things are taking place. You catch it. And then she talks about tossing it into the fire, making it become manure, getting rid of it. So it's an ongoing process that we engage in as we do in our practice, working through a whole range of levels at the physical, at the emotional, and working to whatever is going on. So just trying to notice what goes on for you. And as you move through your practice today, feel the grounding down into the floor, pressing your feet to the floor. We'll be doing a lot of standing poses, pressing your feet to the floor, activating your feet, and feel for gaining this strength as you get rid of all of those things, or as many aspects of those that you can. Pressing down into your sit bone, and as you breathe in, lengthen your spine. And exhale, relax your forehead. Focusing on the area beneath your navel, and then breathe in. As you breathe, lift your belly away from pelvis. Lift your diaphragm and lift your chest. And exhale, shoulders soften away from your ears. As you breathe in, expand your ribs. Feel your ribs opening wide out towards your armpits. And exhale, exhaling completely, belly's pulling in. And then release. Pranayama today is alternate nostril breathing, and we'll do that in shoelace pose. Shoelace pose, bring your right foot towards the left edge of your mat and your left foot over towards the right, so it's over your right thigh, just above the knee. You're reaching out with the heels and the toes and flex the shins. That's difficult for you on your knees, then place your left foot onto your right calf, or place your left foot onto the floor, being cross-leg seated, or if you have a block, you can place that foot onto the block. Hold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block off your right nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, inhale for 5. Lock both nostrils and hold the breath, hold for 20. Your feet are active and your spine is long. Taking time to notice what is the dialogue that is going on for you. Exhale through the right nostril, exhale for 10. Exhale completely, then inhale through the right nostril for 5. Lock both nostrils, hold for 20. Exhale, left nostril, exhale for 10. And release. Change the cross of your leg. Shoelace with your right foot over your left. Again, make any other adjustments. So again, you feel this into hips, not into your knees. So you're working, opening into the hips, hip flexors. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand. Use your ring finger to block off your right nostril and inhale through the left nostril. Inhale for 5. Lock both nostrils, hold the breath, hold for 20. Close your eyes and take yourself inside as you notice what is going on for you. Exhale through the right nostril, exhale for 10. Exhale completely. Inhale, right nostril for 5. Lock your right nostril. Both nostrils are blocked. Hold the breath. Hold for 20. So feet are active. Keep feeling as your toes are flexed into shins, reaching out with your heels. Exhale, left nostril. Exhale for 10. And then release. Unwind the cross of your legs and reach your legs forward. Your next pose today is seated side bend with one leg straight. Straighten your left leg. Allow your left foot to reach straight forward and tuck your right foot in so your right heel is by your glute. You're going further, then your right foot comes back, so the foot comes back by your glute. Bring your right hand back, reach it back, take hold of the ankle if you've taken your foot behind, or place your hand onto the floor if you have not taken your foot back. Inhale, stretch your left arm up, open through the left side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm down on the inside of your left leg. Relaxing your left ear to left shoulder, lift your right arm up, and then reach it back. Now breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, softening your right shoulder away from your ear. As you breathe in, lift, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Feel your chest move into chin. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're rolling your chest open to the sky and glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Second arm position. As you breathe in, stretching your right arm right up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, as you lean your chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel, but energizing your heart with breath. And as you breathe out, you're reaching that right arm back. Feet still active. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reaching your right arm right up towards the sky. Keeping the length, and as you breathe out, reaching your right arm over your right hip. Now breathe in and telescope feet. Keep feeling for moving your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, sending that right arm forward. As you inhale, expanding your ribs, feel for opening wider armpits. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward, bringing the hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot. Now focus again the area beneath your navel, and then breathe in. Lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift chest. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Let your shoulders be soft. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, let your body just melt forward. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. And change the cross of your legs. Right foot reaches straight forward. Tuck the heel towards the groin. Or bring your left foot back so the heel is by your glutes. You're taking your foot back, reach your left hand back, take hold of your ankle. You haven't taken your foot back, reach your left hand back, fingertips into the floor. Pressing down into your right sit bone as you breathe in, stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right arm is down on the inside of right leg. Put your left arm up and then reach it back, 12 inches from the floor. As you breathe, keep lifting, lengthening ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, soften your left shoulder away from your ear. Breathe into the left side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Lower your chin slightly towards the right side of your chest. On the next breath, as you breathe in, you're reaching your left arm up towards the sky. Fingers are spreading. And as you breathe out, as you arch your chest forward, reaching your left arm back. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel, but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you lean your chest forward, reaching that left arm back, chest open up. Third arm position. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretching your left arm right up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, you're reaching your left arm forward over your left hip. Breathe in and lift your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bringing the hands down either side of your front foot. Your hamstrings are feeling really tight. Bend your right knee. Heels contract to sit bone. You reach forward with the ball of your foot. From your pelvic bowl, as you breathe in, lifting, lengthening, belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Feet are still active. Now breathe. Breathe into your spot. Deep breath. And exhale, folding deep. Inhale, release. Push the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way back up. Coming into your abdominal sequence today, you'll need your roll for this next next pose. So you're starting off today with abs with the roll. Abs with the roll is you're reaching your legs are reaching up towards the ceiling. The roll is between your thighs. You're lying down on your back. You're lying down on your back. The legs are reaching straight up, and your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Your back is tweaky. You can have your knees bent. If your hamstrings are tight, your knees will be bent. Or you can turn and have your heels up against the wall. Lie down and clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Lift your feet above the floor and reach your legs straight up towards the sky. Now breathe. Breathe into lower back. Hold the breath. Squeeze the roll and reach your legs straight up. Exhale. Lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Now squeeze the roll and stretching your legs right up towards the ceiling. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and stretching your legs up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Squeeze the roll again. Stretch your legs right up towards the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Reach your elbows up, feel as if you're unlocking shoulders. Now squeeze the roll and stretch your legs right up towards the ceiling. Pull lower belly down to the floor. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Lift your head and shoulder blades up. Now squeeze the roll and then stretch. Feel your inner legs are working as you're stretching your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull lower belly down to the floor. Inhale, lower your head, lower the shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up. Lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Squeeze the roll, and then stretch. Keep sending your legs up. Feel for moving thighs away from head, pelvis. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Exhale, bend the knees and place your feet down onto the floor. Just give yourself a moment and take a breath. Noticing the energy that is moving through your body right now. Your next pose is twisting abs with the roll. So keep the roll between your thighs, reach your legs straight up towards the ceiling and clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Pull belly in. Squeeze the roll as your belly pulls in. Press your lower back to floor. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. Now squeeze the roll and then reaching your legs right to the sky. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, pressing your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath, keep head and shoulder blades up, but press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up. Reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll. Squeeze, sit bone to tailbone. Stretching your legs to the sky. Pull lower belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Keep head and shoulder blades up. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to the right knee. Squeeze the roll, squeeze, sit bone to tailbone, stretching your legs up towards the sky with active feet, pull, belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath, come back to center and hold the breath. Keep head and shoulder blades up. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up and both elbows to the left knee. Now squeeze the roll and then stretching your legs right up towards the sky, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back down, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to the left, right knee. And squeeze the roll, and then stretch your legs right to the sky. Reach out, active feet, pull belly in. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor, and place your feet down onto the floor. Move your roll out of your way, and grab hold of your block. Your next pose is bridge, using bridge with a block. I'll demonstrate the pose this way on so you get to see the pose. You'll be doing that bridge with a block, one leg up, and moving through some variations. Just demonstrate that very quickly. When you lie down, you have your block within touching distance. You reach your heels down, draw your heels back towards your sit bones, or having your heels hip distance apart. Arms are relaxed by your side. You breathe in, lengthening belly away from pelvis. Press your feet to floor. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up, away from the floor. You take a couple of breaths here, and you lift up. You place a block under the sacrum. You then anchor into your right foot. Breathe in. You're lifting your left leg up, and as you breathe out, you're stretching that leg up towards the sky. You breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening your left leg away from you. Breathe in, you reach your leg up. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening away. So that's where we're going with the pose. So lie down on your back. Draw your heels in towards your sit bones. Reach down with your fingertips, brush the heels. Have your block within touching distance. Arms relaxed down by your side. Breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from your waist, moving chest to chin. Press your feet to floor, and as you exhale, tilt pelvis and lift pelvis up, away from the floor. Breathe into belly and move your belly away from pelvis. Keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lifting up, pushing the floor away as you lift. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lift. Pelvis lifts, place a block. Take hold of the block, place a block under the sacrum. Ensure the block is not on your spinal column. Draw your right heel in, aligning your right heel with your right sit bone or hip distance apart. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, lift your left foot up, draw the knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, you're stretching your left leg right up to sky. Reach out with the balls of your foot. Now breathe into your left hip. And as you press your right foot to the floor, exhale, lengthening your left thigh away from you. Right foot presses to the floor. Breathe in, reaching your left legs right out and up to the sky. And as you breathe out, lengthening that left leg away. Breathe in, right foot presses down, left leg lengthens out and up to sky. Reach up. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening that left leg away. One more. Right foot presses down. Breathe in and stretching your leg out and up. Feel for unlocking that hip. And exhale, release. Bend your left knee. Draw the left knee towards your chest. And as you breathe out, placing your left foot onto the floor. You're lining up your left heel with your left sit bone, or you're lining it up with hip distance apart. Press down into your left foot. Breathe in. Lift your right leg up, knee to chest. And as you breathe out, sending your right leg up to sky. Reach out with the balls of your foot. And then breathe in, lengthen your right leg away from you. And as you breathe out, reach it up to sky. Deep breath, inhale, press down into your left foot and then lengthen. Keep lengthening that right leg away. And as you breathe out, raise it up. Keep reaching, pushing the floor away as you stretch up. And then breathe in, stretching your right leg out. Feel how it opens, belly opening into lower back and hips. And as you breathe out, raising that foot out and up. Last one, left foot presses the floor. Breathe in and lengthen your right leg away from you. And as you breathe out, reach it up to the sky, bend the knee. And as you breathe out, place your foot back down onto the floor. Both feet are to the floor. Take a deep breath, breathe, and move belly towards your belly, lifts away from pelvis, chest moves to chin. Press your feet to floor, exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, move the block, and then breathe in deeply. And exhale, tilt pelvis and lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to floor. Keeping the tilt until down. You are either using your roll or you're using your block for the next pose. Your next pose today is gate opener. So in your gate opener, you're lying down on your back, placing the roll between your thighs, and you're reaching your legs out and up towards the sky. Hands are clasped behind your head and your neck. Hands are clasped behind head and neck. Legs are reaching straight up towards the ceiling. Now breathe into lower back. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, and reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Now squeeze the roll again, stretching your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll and straddle your legs out to side. And as you exhale, as you curl tailbones up, press your hands down onto the roll and stretching your legs to the side, pull belly down. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reaching your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Squeeze the roll again, and then stretching your legs to the sky as you reach your elbows up, pull belly in. Inhale, bring your right hand onto the roll, straddle the legs, and keep feeling for sending the legs straight out, reach out with the balls of your feet. And as you breathe out, curl tailbones up, press your hands down onto the roll, lengthen, feel the moving thigh bones away from pelvis, pull belly down. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head, lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll, stretching your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your left hand onto the roll, straddle your legs. Keep feeling for unlocking the hips. And as you exhale, curl tailbones up, press your hands down onto the roll, stretching your legs to the side, pull belly in. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Hold the breath, squeeze the roll, reach your legs straight up. Exhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Squeeze the roll, and then stretching your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, place your right hand onto the roll, straddle your legs. And as you exhale, curl tailbones up, press your hands down onto the roll. Now lengthen, feel for unlocking the hips as you stretch your legs to the side. Pull lower belly down to the floor. Inhale, legs together, hands behind your head. Exhale, lower down. Place your feet down onto the floor. Move the roll out of your way. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down by your chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come up, using your right hand to support your head and your neck. Coming onto knees for your next pose. Dolphin is your next pose. We'll do dolphin, palm spacing down, dolphin, palm spacing up. Starting with palm spacing down. So in dolphin, bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Bring your elbows down onto the floor, onto the shoulders. Reaching the hands forward, spreading the fingers. So if your shoulders feel really tight today, you can clasp your hands. If you don't want the weight onto the shoulders, then your alternative pose today would be bird wing. So you inhale, you exhale. So you're doing 10 of those. If you're not doing dolphin. Doing dolphin, measure up, elbows down onto the shoulders, and reaching the hands forward, palm spacing down. Your elbow and your shoulders are aligned, and your fingers are spreading. Press down with the inside of your forearm. Relax neck, relax your shoulders. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread upper back, and curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, moving chest back to thighs and knees and belly pulls in. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath, feel your upper ribs spreading. Use your forearms, exhale, push the floor away as you move your chest to thighs and knees. Breathe into the front of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Be mindful of the internal dialogue that's taking place right now. Now breathe in deeply, spreading the ribs, you're spreading your upper back. And as you breathe out, reach back. Push the floor away as you are reaching back. Feel your heels reach to the floor. Inner ankles are squeezing towards each other. One more breath. As you breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. Keep moving belly away from pelvis. Exhale, reach back. Reach your heels towards the floor. The toes are away from the floor. Inhale, release. Lower down, place your knees down onto the floor. Push the floor away. And then come up again, setting up for your dolphin with your palms facing up. The measurement is exactly the same. Your elbows are down onto the floor, reaching the hands forward, turn the palms up. This time your elbows are slightly narrower than the shoulders. Your thumb, it wants to come up. So keep pressing, especially the thumb side down of your hand. Neck and shoulders relaxed. Breathe into upper back, lift, spread upper back, curl toes under. And exhale, lift your knees off the floor and reaching back. Chest is reaching back to thighs and knees. Breathe in and expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, reach back. Feel the back of the thighs, the back of the calves reaches to that back wall. As you breathe in, breathe into your area.
And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you lengthen back. Feel this working right down to the lowest part of your back. Relax your chest and then breathe in. Feed your heart with this breath. And exhale as you reach back. Heels to floor. Inhale, release. Come all the way down, knees to the floor, hands onto the shoulders. Push the floor away and then come up to stand. You're standing on your mat for Agnisara. So stand with your feet about 2.5, maybe 3 feet away from you. Stand here. Turn the toes out. Bring your hands onto your thighs. Your knees and your ankles are now aligned. The hands, heel of the hands are by your hip crease. Agnisara, 2 rounds slow, 2 rounds fast. Knees are bent, press down with your feet, lift the toes. Now take a deep breath and exhale through mouth. Tuck the chin to chest, suck your belly in and up. Let the belly go without the breath. Suck it in and up and release. All the way in and up and release. In and up and release. Breathe in and exhale. Chin tucks in, suck the belly in and up and let it go. Suck it in. Let it go. Press your feet to the floor, hands to the thighs, belly's moving in and release. Chin is tucked to chest, in and release. All the way back and release. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale. Move the belly fast as you can. Keep pressing feet to the floor. Keep pressing hands to the thighs. Keep moving belly. Last one. Breathe in. Exhale. Chin tucks in and you're moving belly. Fast. Faster. And release. And stand. And then coming back down onto your knees for your next pose. This is Dolphin Flash Prep. So come back down onto your knees. We're going to demonstrate Dolphin Flash Prep sideways on. So you get a chance to see this pose. So in your Dolphin Flash Prep, you're measuring up with your hands onto your biceps, your elbows down onto the shoulders. You're reaching your left hand forward. Your right hand is coming back. Your elbow, the hand is flat onto the floor, and your elbow and your wrist are aligned. Your elbow wants to turn out. You're turning the elbow in, and you feel as if you're wrapping the shoulder. From here, you breathe into upper back. You spread the upper back. You curl your toes under. As you exhale, you lift your knees off the floor and reach it back. This is your Dolphin Flash Prep. So coming down. So that will be your Dolphin Flash Prep. You will stay on one side for 3 to 5 breaths. You then come down and switch to the other side, 3 to 5 breaths. If Flash Prep is not a pose for you today, then do Dolphin with your hands clasped and work with 3 breaths on one side. So stay in the pose for 3 breaths, and then 3 breaths, one leg up, left leg's up first, legs down, right leg is up, 3 breaths. So that's your options today. Measuring up, elbows down. Dolphin Flash Prep or Dolphin with the hands clasped, legs up. Hands Flash Prep, bring your right hand back. Your right hand is just close towards your right knee. Your right elbow and your right wrist are aligned. Spread the fingers on both hands. Relax your neck and shoulders. Breathe into upper back. Spreading the ribs and spread the upper back. Curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, pushing the floor away as you reach back. Tuck your right elbow in. Now breathe into your left side ribs as if you're breathing into your left armpit. And as you breathe out, push the floor away and send the thighs away from hips. As you breathe in and spread your ribs out as wide as you can. And as you breathe out, reach your heels to floor. If you're working with one leg up, anchor into your right leg. And as you breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. Breathe into your left hip and feel the easing left thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sending that left leg back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reaching your left thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, lower your left foot to the floor, keep lengthening that leg away from you. If you're in flash breath, bend the knees coming down, and then switch. If you're not in flash breath, just switch your legs if you're working with one leg up. Now breathe in, spreading the ribs, spread the upper back, curl your toes under. Exhale, lift the knees off the floor and reach it back. Breathe into the right side of your shoulders. Use your right forearm, push the floor away as you reach back. Feel as if you're wrapping your shoulders. Keep tucking your left elbow in. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're reaching back. If you're working with one leg up, anchor into your left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach it back. Spread the toes. Breathe into your right hip. Deep breath. Feel the easing right thigh bone away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, sending your right leg back and away from you. And as you breathe out, keep reaching your right leg away from you as you place the foot back down to the floor. Both feet to the floor. Breathe in deeply. Exhale, release. Slow down. From here, you're coming up to stand for, so come to the front of your mat. That's where I'm going. Standing at the front of your mat. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up to the sky. Spread the fingers. Press your feet to the floor, and as you exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Arrow lunge. As you breathe in, step your left foot back. Place your left knee to the floor. Then release the back foot. You're releasing the back foot. And then from here, lift your knee off the floor, straightening that leg. You can keep your right hand onto the floor, reaching your left arm up, or bringing both arms onto your thighs, or both arms to the sky. Pressing back into your left leg, and as you breathe in, traction, lengthening the ribs forward. And as you breathe out, as you press your right foot to the floor, lift your belly away from your right thigh. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Place your hands down onto the floor and place your right knee, left knee to the floor. From here, twisting lunge. As you breathe in, bring your right hand onto your right thigh, stretch your left arm up. And as you breathe out, your left elbow is over your right thigh knee. Make a fist with your left hand and place your right hand on top. Press your left shin to floor. And as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs away from waist. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist towards your right. And then breathe in. Keep feeling you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the right, shoulders down. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down so the hands are now either side of your front foot. Stay here. Curl the toes under of your left foot. Step your left leg back. Sorry, just rise up so you're stepping your right leg back for turbo dog. From here, you step back into downward facing dog first. And then from downward facing dog, bend the elbows, squeeze your elbows in, feel the broadening across your back. Bend the elbows a little bit more, your elbows about 1 to 3 inches away from the floor. And then breathe in, spreading the ribs, spread the upper back. And as you breathe out, reach back. Elbows are reaching to floor. Bend the knees if you feel this very strong into shoulders. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into the front of your heart. Deep breath. And exhale, reach back. Heels to floor. Squeeze your elbows in. Feel the broadening across your back. From here, as you breathe in, step your left leg forward between the hands for arrow lunge. Place your right knee to the floor and release the back foot. Then, once you've released that back foot, lift your right knee off the floor. You can have the hands onto the thigh or the floor, or stretching your arms up. You can take both arms to the sky. Press back into your right shin as you breathe in, stretch, lengthening away from the thigh. And as you breathe out, you go in a little deeper into pose. Press your left foot to floor, breathe in, lift your belly, lift your diaphragm, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, lengthen back into that right leg. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Hands to the floor, place your right knee down to the floor. Is your left foot back slightly, pad your right knee if you need. Twisting lunge. As you breathe in, stretch your right arm up, open right side of the body. And as you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist, place your left hand on top. Right ear relaxes with right shoulder. Press your right shin to floor and breathe in, lengthening your ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the left. Left foot presses the floor. Deep breath, move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. Now breathe into your spot. Deep breath. Press your left foot to floor. Twist away from your left leg. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Straighten your right leg as you reach it back. Step your left foot back for downward facing dog. Feel the pushing away in your downward dog. From here, breathe in, expand your ribs. And as you breathe out, turbo dog, elbows are bent, squeeze your elbows in. You're reaching your elbow tips to the floor, they don't touch, but squeeze your elbows in. Feel your triceps are engaging, your pectoral muscles are engaging. Keep the neck relaxed and relax your jaw. Breathe into upper back, broaden across your upper back. And exhale, reach back. Chest is moving to thighs and knees. Belly is pulling in. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And exhale, push the floor away, reaching heels to floor, squeezing your elbows in. Inhale, release. Come on down onto knees. From here, your next pose, you'll be using the wall for your next pose. Your next pose is downward facing dog against the wall. In your downward facing dog against the wall, you're starting with your sit bones the back of the sacrum up against the wall. Where your heels finish is where your hands will start. So my heels are here, that's where my hands will start. This is an alternative pose. You're not doing the downward facing dog against the wall, then do shower against the wall. Shower against the wall. I'm starting with the length from my shoulder to hands is where I'm starting. As I breathe in, press my feet to floor, lifting up. And as you breathe out, push back, sending sit bones back, wrapping the shoulders in. Feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Keep wrapping the shoulders, the elbows might bend slightly. Keep the neck relaxed. As you press your feet to floor, breathe in, move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reach back. So your alternative pose to downward facing dog against the wall is to do shower. So setting up, hands here, elbows down. Don't do that. So just reach your hands forward. That was Dolphin. Keep the neck relaxed. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your feet off the floor. Stay in downward facing dog on the floor. If you don't want to go on the wall, stay downward facing dog on the floor. From here, step one foot onto the wall. Step the other foot onto the wall. Both feet onto the wall. Keep the fingers spreading. Now breathe in deeply. Feel for broadening across your upper back. Exhale, push back. Move your chest to the wall, pull belly in. As you breathe, feel as if you're breathing into your armpits. And as you exhale, push the floor away, wrapping the shoulders, feels as if you're closing your armpits. Breathe into the front of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in, you're moving your chest to the wall. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, push the floor away as you reach your chest back to thighs and knees. Inhale, freeze. Coming down. Take a breath in embryo. And then come and stand at the front of your mat. So we're moving fairly continuously now, working on one side of the body. All the poses will be on the left side into your standing poses. So standing at the front of your mat. Inhale, step your right leg back, warrior two. Bend your left knee. Line up the back foot with the edge of the mat. Your front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. So you're here. Reach your arms out towards the side. Warrior two. Pressing down into both legs as you breathe in, telescoping ribs up. And as you breathe out, taking this a little deeper. Arms relaxed by your side, shoulders shrugged. Now breathe deeply into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze, mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent and exhale, squeeze. The low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And release. Float your arms out to side. Eagle is your next pose. So from here, as you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, your shoulders are down. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel, but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reach your elbows forward. Forearms are reaching forward. You're breathing into back of heart. Deep breath. Feel the energy that moves through your body. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders soften down. Inhale, release. Float your arms out to side. Press your feet to the floor and feel the energy that moves through your feet. Arch up, inhale, stretch your left arm up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your right arm around and bind the hands. We're using your right arm to tuck your left elbow up, so opening through the shoulder. You have a strap and you're not able to bind the hands with your hands, use clothing or use the strap. Pressing down into both feet, breathe in, lift your sternum, feel as if your chest is rising to chin. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from your ear. As you breathe in, keep lifting chest up as if up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, as you reach your left elbow up, soften your left shoulder down. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, both shoulders down, away from your ears. Inhale, release. Release the arms out to the side. Straighten your left leg. You might need a block for this. Your next pose is triangle. So if you're using a block, your block will be placed down by your left foot. Your back foot is clear to the short edge of the mat. The front heel is aligned with the arc of the foot. Your back foot and your arms are reaching out. From here, as you breathe in, anchor into your left leg. Reach your left arm forward. The arm comes down towards the floor, the ankle, the calf, or onto a block. You're stretching your right arm to sky. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Feel that you're looking at your left big toe. Some of you might want to look upwards. Forrest will look down. Now press into your left leg and glide your left side ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reaching your right fingertips to sky. Feel, but anchoring into your right leg. And then breathing, move your belly forward away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, stretching that right arm up towards the sky. Reach out with your fingertips. On the next breath, feel for traction, lengthening your left side ribs forward away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reach, lengthen up with that right hand. Place your right hand onto your right hip. Bend your left knee. Place your left hand onto the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the left side. That left hand could also be placed onto a block. Your next pose is half moon. So as you breathe in, ease your body forward. The weight is transferred into your left foot. Lift your right leg up and reach it straight back. Reach out with your heel. Keep the neck relaxed. Press down into your left foot and breathe in. Draw energy from the earth, moving this through the whole of your leg. And as you breathe out, reach your right leg back. If you can, stretching your right arm to sky. Deep breath, inhale. Feel as if you're moving your belly away from the top of your left thigh. And as you breathe out, stretching your right heel back as you reach your right arm to sky. Give it your choice here. From here, you can bend your right knee and take hold of the ankle with your right hand for quarter moon. And then you're reaching your right thigh back and away from you. Alternatively, reaching your right leg back, reach out with your heels and reaching your right arm forward. So you get this opening here. Feel the opening through side ribs. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, keep feeling for moving the thigh bone away from your hips, whichever pose you're in. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, lengthening out a little bit more. One more breath here. Deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor. for vertical splits. Both hands are down onto the floor in front of your left leg. Breathe in, moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reaching your right leg out, reach it back. Keep bending your right thigh away from you. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, as you bring your forehead down towards your left shin, stretching your right leg back. Keep the hands onto the floor and step your right foot back, warrior one. So your right foot is stepped back towards the right edge of the mat. Your feet are hip distance apart. Press both feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, you're rising up for warrior one. Bending your left knee. Press into both legs as you breathe in, telescope the ribs up. And as you breathe out, draw your right hip forward, ease your left hip back. Twisting warrior. On the next breath, your left hand is onto your left thigh. Stretch your right arm up. And as you breathe out, your right elbow is over your left thigh knee. Make a fist, placing your left hand on top. As you reach back into your right leg, breathe in and glide your right ribs forward away from right hip. Press your left foot to the floor and open towards the left. Soften your chest. And then breathe in. Move your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, soften your right shoulder away from your ear. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, opening out a little bit more. If you can, release your right arm down on the outside of your left foot. That right hand may also be onto a block. And then stretching your left arm up towards the sky. And then breathe in, lengthen your right side ribs away from right hip. Reach your right arm down on the exhale, stretching your left arm up. Press your left foot to floor and then breathe in. Move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, reaching your left fingertips to the sky. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. And then keep the hands onto the floor. Get your right foot forward about 10 inches. Pyramid is your next pose. So both feet are facing in the same direction. Bring your hands onto your left thigh, heel of the hands by hip crease. Straighten the legs if you can. Press into your left foot as you breathe and telescoping, lengthening the ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Keep the neck relaxed. You can bring your hands down onto the floor. Now breathe in and keep lengthening the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're folding. The back of the thighs are reaching to that back. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, feeling for that release. From here, keep your hands onto the floor and step your right leg back about 10 inches. Twisting triangle is your next pose. You might want to use a block. If you want to use a block, the block is down on the outside of your left foot. Place your right hand down either onto the block, the outside of your left foot onto the floor, the ankle or the calf. Sweeping your left arm up to the sky. Straighten your left leg. Now breathe in and lengthening your ribs forward away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, reaching up with the fingertips of your left hand. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, opening out a little bit more. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step your right foot forward between the hands and stand. Feel how alive the left side of your body is feeling now. Okay, other side. So standing at the front of your mat, breathe in, step your left leg back for warrior two. Your feet, they're about 3.5 feet away from you. The front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot, stretching your arms out towards the stomach. Press into both legs, especially that front leg, and then lengthening up. And as you breathe out, going a little deeper. Relax your arms down by your side, setting up for shoulder shrugs. Feel the activation of your feet, spreading the toes. Press your feet to the floor. And then breathe in, upper back. Hold the breath. Shoulders up, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze, top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Draw down. And release. Put your arms out to side. Your next pose is Eagle Warrior. As you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind your hand. And as you breathe out, go in a little deeper. Feel as if you're easing thighs away from you. Press your feet to the floor, lift the toes. Feel the energy that you're drawing from the earth. Now breathe into upper back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows up. Reach your forearms forward. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, your elbows are reaching forward. So where is your focus now? Where is the chatter that is taking place? Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Float your arms out to side. Your next pose is Archer. So as you breathe in, reach your right arm up, bend the elbow, reach it back. Bring your left arm around the back and bind your hand. If you're not able to make the bind, you can use your left hand to reach your right elbow up. If you have a strap or clothing, then use a strap or clothing. So use whatever is available for you today. Pressing down into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, as you glide your left shoulder down, reaching your right arm up to sky. Stay in the pose, be still active. Now breathe in and lift your sternum. Feel as if your chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, extend your right elbow up, but soften your right shoulder down. Last breath here, deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down, keep reaching your right elbow up. Inhale, release. Let go of the strap, place it out of your way. Straighten your right leg, setting up the triangle. You may need a block for this. If you do, the block is placed down on the outside of your right foot. Your arms are reaching out to side. Your feet about 3 feet away from each other. Press into your right leg, and as you breathe in, stretching your right arm down. The hand comes down either to the floor, the block, the ankle, or the calf, and your left arm is reaching to the sky. Now feel as you're breathing in, you're gliding your right ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, up the chest skywards as you reach your left arm towards the sky. Deep breath. Feel as if you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, tuck your right sit bones under. Feel how it opens into hips, into lower back. Half moon, place your left hand onto left hip. Bend your right knee. Your right hand is onto the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. As you breathe in, ease your body forward. Anchor into your right leg, lift your left leg up, and then reach it back. Reach out with your heels. Once you're ready to go further, half moon, you're stretching your left arm up towards the sky. Press into your right foot And as you breathe in, lengthen your right side ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, reach up with the left fingertips. Reach back with your left heel. Quarter moon if you wish. You can stay in the pose as you are. If you want to go to quarter moon, you're bending your left knee. You reach your left arm back, taking hold of the ankle or the foot, and then stretch your left thigh and knee back away from you. Alternatively, you can keep reaching your left heel away from you as you reach your left arm forward over your left hip. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, you're moving your left thigh away from your left hip. Deep breath, inhale. Keep traction in, lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Now slightly tuck tailbone as you open out a little bit more. Keep moving the thigh away from you. From here, release the hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot for vertical splits. Take a deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, as you press your right foot to the floor, reach your left leg out, reach it back. Vertical splits, sending your left leg out and back. Breathe in and move your belly forward away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, reach back, bringing your forehead towards your right shin. Last breath here, deep breath. Hands to the floor, exhale, step your left leg back, setting up for warrior one. Is your right foot slightly towards the right edge of the mat. Then push the floor away with hands and feet as you rise up for warrior one. Bend that front knee. Press back into your left leg as you breathe in, lengthen left ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, twisting warrior, your left elbow is over your right thigh knee, and your right hand is on top. Pressing back into your left leg, and as you breathe in, you're gliding your ribs forward away from left hip. Press your right foot to floor, twist to the right. You're breathing into lower back. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Press your right foot to the floor, and then ease your right sit bone back as you twist to the right. Soften your chest, and then breathe into your heart, moving your chest towards your chin. And as you breathe out, reach back into your left heel, soften your right shoulder away from your heel. From here, on the next breath, release your left arm down on the outside of your right foot. You can have that hand onto a block, stretching your right arm to the sky. That front knee is bent. Breathe into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, open out towards the right, reaching right fingertips to sky. Deep breath, inhale. Keep moving belly forward away from the pelvis. And as you press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step your left foot forward about 10 inches. Pyramid is your next pose. So both feet are facing in that same direction. You bring your hands on the top of your right thigh, press your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from the top of your right thigh. Soften the shoulders, and as you exhale, you're folding forward. The neck is relaxed. You can keep the hands where they are onto your thigh, or hands onto the floor. And as you press your feet to the floor, breathe in, feel as if you're moving belly away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you move your chest closer towards your shin. The back of your thighs, the back of your calves are reaching to the back wall. Breathe into lower back. Feel you're moving, lengthening away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, coming deeper into. From here, keep the hands onto the floor and step your left foot back about 8 inches. Bring your left hand down on the outside of your right foot. That hand can be on the floor, the ankle, the calf. Twisting triangle is your neck pose. So from here, you're reaching your left arm down outside of your right foot and stretching your right arm to sky. You can keep the right hand onto sacrum if this is stronger than you want it to be. You can come up higher with your left arm, again, if it's stronger than you want it to be. Neck is relaxed. And then breathing deeply. Keep lengthening out lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, opening out towards the right. Fingertips reach straight up. Keep the front leg straight if you can. Press into your left leg and breathe in. Move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you reach your left arm down, stretch your right arm up. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor and step your left leg forward. You step your left foot forward, you're coming into a standing position. From here, you will do a side bend. So done the pose. This is the pose you'll do. You'll do flank stretch. In your flank stretch, you're standing with your feet out to the side. Your feet about 3.5 feet away from each other. From here, my hands are onto the thighs, heel of the hands by hip crease. I'm pressing my feet to the floor and I'm sort of folding forward. Bringing your right hand down on the outside of your right foot. Bringing your left arm around and taking hold of your ankle. Pressing into your left leg as you breathe in, lengthening, gliding the ribs away from hip. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your forehead down towards your right shin. You're bending your left elbow. Deep breath, keep moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're taking it a little deep. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you take it deep. Inhale, release. Walk your hands to center. And then walk your hands all the way over to the other side. Your left hand takes hold of your left ankle. The right hand reaches around, it takes hold of the left ankle. You're pressing down into your right leg, breathing, lengthening the ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you're bringing your forehead towards your left shin. Bend your right elbow. Deep breath, inhale, keep traction in, lengthening ribs away from waist. And exhale as you fold. Bend your left elbow. Bend your right elbow. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, coming in. Inhale, release. Bring your hands back to center. And I'm going to heel and toe my feet together to come up just to show you the next pose. If you have a strap, this I think will assist. If you can do this pose without a strap. So I have one of those straps where I'm going to step my foot into the strap, like so. Stepping my foot into the strap. And I'm going to step both feet into the strap. So the strap is into quite a big loop. This next pose is called, I always call it dishwasher pose. It's not actually called. It's called egg beater. So the pose is egg beater. Here, I'm going to try to demonstrate the pose this way on. So from here, I'm taking my left arm down and taking hold of the right ankle. My right hand is coming under the left and taking hold of my left ankle, or taking hold of the strap. From here, as I press into both legs, I draw and lengthening the ribs away from my left hip. And as I exhale, I slide my head between the two arms. So my left arm is now over my head, and my face is moving towards my left ankle. As you press into your right leg, you're lengthening the ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, you're opening out towards the left. So left arm is over your left ear and your face. Your chest is moving towards your left thigh. Breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the left. So one more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. So that was egg beta. Do this the other side. So this time your left arm is taking hold of your right ankle and your right arm is reaching above, taking hold of the left or taking hold of the strap. As you breathe in, you're twisting towards, so your face is moving towards your right ankle and your right arm is over by your right hip. As you breathe in, press into your right leg, lengthen right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, opening out towards the right. Deep breath, inhale, keep lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, open to the right a little more. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale as you open to right. Inhale, release, and then ease and out. Move the strap if you have the strap, and heel and toe feet together. From here, downward facing dog. Press into downward facing dog. From here, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands for pigeon. Your left foot comes towards the right edge of the mat. Straighten your right leg, reaching straight back. Bring your hands, so your left hand is onto your left thigh, the right hand is onto the arc of your right foot. Reach back, reach your right leg back away from you, and as you breathe in, lengthening ribs up away from waist. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in, tailbone tucks back towards your right heel. On the next breath, deep breath, keep lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, soften the shoulders down. One more breath, deep breath. Exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Reach your right heel away from you. And then step your left leg back, downward dog. Feel the push and door away in your downward dog. Pigeon, other side. Breathe in. Step your right foot forward between the hands. Your right foot comes towards the left edge of your mat. You're coming down and sending your left leg right back. Walk your hands back. Place your right hand onto your right thigh. Left hand is onto the arc of your foot. Get down into pelvis and breathing, lifting, lengthening ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, soften the shoulders down, pull belly in and reach your left leg back. As you breathe, keep moving belly up away from pelvis. And exhale, lengthen. Keep sending back, reach back into your left big toe. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release, and ease on out. Coming down into a seated position. From here, if you've got hold of your strap, this is classical spinal twist using your strap. I'm coming back onto my cushion. In your classical spinal twist, you straighten your right leg and bring your left foot over your right. Place the strap around your left ankle. Your left foot is now flat onto the floor, moving towards your right hip. Your right foot eases towards your left hip. From here, slide the strap around the right side of your body and then bring it all the way around your back towards your right knee. Take hold of the strap with your right hand and then bring your left arm all the way around the back and take hold of the strap by your right hip. Press your left sit bone to floor and then breathe in, lift your belly, diaphragm, lift your chest. Press your left foot to floor and twist to the left. Now breathe in and lift your sternum. And exhale, twist to the left. Breathe into lower back, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you press your left foot to the floor, twist to the left, feel as if you're easing your shoulders away from each other. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, release. Unwind, moving the strap away from your left ankle. Straighten your left leg straight forward. Place the strap around your right ankle and bring your right foot over towards the left side. Let the foot is just beyond the knee. Bring your left foot back towards your right hip, but you're not sitting on the heel. The strap is now sliding down by your left side. It moves all the way around the back and comes around the front. You take hold of the strap with your left hand. Your right hand reaches around the back and takes hold of the strap by your right foot. Pressing down into your right sit bones, breathe in and lift your belly away from pelvis. As you press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right. Now breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're twisting to the right, you're relaxing both shoulders down. Breathe into your heart, deep breath, energize your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you twist to the right, feel the ease in both shoulders away from each other. Inhale, release. Unwind your arms, unwind the cross of your legs, move the strap, and lie down. Lying down on your backs. Lying down into your final pose, Shavasana. So lengthen your legs forward or bring the soles of your feet together or the soles of your feet flat onto the floor. Relax your arms down by your side and the shoulders down away from your feet. Allow yourself just to feel as if you're melding into your mat. Bringing yourself all the way down. Feeling the purity of your mat, of your space. And then relax. Feel that moment of releasing. Skull bones are relaxed. Forehead is relaxed. Eyes, eye sockets and jaw are all relaxing now. Relaxing your face. Relax your jaw, open your mouth, moving jaw from side to side. And just letting your body let go of your poses.
Relax your neck. And soften your shoulders down away from your ears. Letting go of your upper back. Relax your mid back and lower back. Slight tuck into tailbones, feeling that release into hips, into pelvis. And relax your thighs. Soften the back of your knees and relax your calves and shins. Relax your ankles, relax your feet, and relax your toes. Relax your arms and shoulders. Relax your triceps and biceps. And allow your elbows to be soft. Relax your forearms. Relax your wrists and hands. Relax your fingers. Relax your belly. And feel the softening the area around your thorax, around your heart. So that you feel your own skin. You feel your own body inside of the barrier that is your skin. Allow yourself to feel yourself, taking away the harshness, the hardness away from you. So you feel yourself just as you are. Still the mind. Allow your body just to sink deeper into your mat as you let go. Being aware of the internal dialogue, the chatter that is taking place, and notice what comes up for you. But this is a moment in which you are relaxing, so just let there be silence for now. And if something comes up, note it, and then move on.
Should I here feel the edges of your own toes, the edges of your fingers, the edges of your skin? Breathing into these edges. As you breathe into the edges, allowing your body to just coming back to itself. Giving yourself a moment or two and noticing how your body feels. On your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. And then bend the knees and move your knees towards your chest. Hug your knees close, allowing your body to ease side to side, forward and back. Roll all the way over towards your left side. Right hand is down by your chest, flatten the right hand onto the floor, breathing. Exhale, push the floor away with your right hand as you come up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck. Come into a seated position. Hands are onto your thighs, belly's lifting, chest is lifting. Bring your hands together so the thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. And notice how your body feels. Congratulate yourself for your practice, thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice this evening. And as we finish with the breath, a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone.